Let's see what we get.
Good morning, fathers around the world.
It's going up. Cause I'm happy.
What's up now?
Yeah, it's up right now.
Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, bitches. What's good?
Good morning.
Yep, I'm seeing the dashboard right now. We're good. Good to go. Let's see. Yeah. We'll cut that in post.
That was amazing.
That was a very throaty burp.
I'm not even mad. I'm actually impressed.
Come on, Baxter. You know I don't speak Spanish.
A whole wheel of cheese.
Wait a minute. I'm impressed. All right, we got it. Yep. We're on YouTube.
My dad just commented on YouTube and said, that was nice. YouTube feed up, so if people comment on YouTube.
Perfect. You got YouTube. I'll have Periscope. Perfect, because this shit wasn't working.
My mom just commented, sexy. Awesome.
All right. See? There you go.
Perfect
Got a
timing.
fan
What was it the first one? You were talking about your wife. You didn't remember like the stories and whatever, and then she commented. Of course, she was watching.
Oh, God, yes.
She goes, you better fucking remember.
You better remember the little things.
Oh, it was about the proposal, wasn't it? Is that what it was?
I don't remember what
Or no,
it was.
it was when they were born, I think.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really remember the shit, and she's commented something about that. Oops.
Oopsie daisy. All right, we can start.
Okay, so today's podcast, we're going to talk about potty training and the trials and tribulations of your kids pissing themselves or pooping themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure we got some I remember the first time I got pooped on. It was the first day we brought the baby home.
Oh, yeah?
And it's 23 years old, don't know what you're doing, and your kid shits on you, and you're like, what am I doing? Why? Like,
Were you were like holding them, rocking them or something?
No, changing the diaper.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, the diaper's full. Let me do this. And as soon as you put air on that thing, boom, explosion.
My son, when we went to the emergency room about a month or two ago, in December, and he was not even a month old, and the nurse was changing him, and the moment she opened it, the diaper, poof, she started peeing on her. So of course she's like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? Oh my God. This is the first time this ever happened to me. Like, wow, really? The first time? The whole time I'm thinking, my boy.
He popped the
My
chair.
son's so gangster right now. And he did it with a smile. Gangster. I'm Juan. Welcome to the Fatherhood Unscripted podcast.
I'm Alex. Thanks for joining.
I'm Josh. What up? What up?
What up? The camera's up there, by the way. Not here. So do you have any stories?
Yes and no. So
Okay.
Whenever it comes to the whole peeing and pooping on people, I remember the one thing obviously it's going to happen, but so far I have not been peed or pooped on by a baby.
Oh, that's getting ready to change.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah, you jinxed the shit out of that.
But it was funny whenever Leighton was born. I remember it was when I was still with his mom, and we were living with her mom at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was maybe a week or two old, and she went to go throw him on a changing table, and she's getting ready to change the diaper, and same exact thing. As soon as she pulls out the diaper, she detaches a little adhesive or whatever, and pulls it down right in the mouth. And oh man! And she had kind of pissed me off a couple days before that, so I was like, "All right, you had that one coming."
Do that kind of, you fade away and you start smiling and laughing.
Well, it's funny because I walked in the room and I saw it, and she didn't see me see it, so I just kind of like slowly backed away, like I didn't see anything. Yeah, that was awesome. And then it's funny, I always see those like posts on Facebook and stuff, like right around Valentine's Day, Father's Day, and it's like for those of you getting baby fever, and it shows a baby in their diaper, and it's got like shit all up their back and like in their hair, and I'm just like, ugh, that is. I would probably throw that baby away.
That. Oh my God.
Like, I'm gonna need a gift receipt for this one.
That's happened, man.
I think the worst is when you're out in public and you get this
of course.
diaper blowout inside, and like the car seat's just covered in shit or whatever, and you're just kind of like, is this really happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you got to handle it. Nobody else is going to fix it.
You're waiting like, okay, I'm going to wake up any second now.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I remember in my 20s, I had some friends who had children, and there was always the complaint on that, dude, why don't hang out with us anymore? Or I see you less, blah, blah, blah. And you kind of don't have that empathy or that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have kids and you go, oh, shit. I can't go in public with these fuckers. Are you kidding me? Right? Like, to be honest,
No,
like,
you're right.
I was like, damn, I get it. And I literally called, like, 2 of my friends. Dude, I'm so sorry for, like, ragging on you. And you had children. You know, saying, whatever, man. That's good. Like, they were that cool.
Yeah.
About, like, yeah, now you get it. Fuckhead. Like,
Well, it's you know, when we had our kids, our first baby, we still tried to do the young 20, you know, put the kids down at night, like a Friday, and start having some drinks, and then the baby wakes up.
Yep.
And you're fucked
and
up.
you're toasted
at 2
by
o'clock,
then.
and you're like, oh my god. And you and your wife are fighting.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take care of the baby? Because you're both hungover. Yeah.
Yep.
That you end that shit real quick.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm glad
Oh,
Jess
yeah.
and I never really have been heavy drinkers. I don't
No.
think that'll be a problem. I mean, I know it won't be a problem. I mean, I don't like to drink as it is just because I refuse. Like, I think I've told you guys this before. When I drink, like, I drink to kind of loosen up, to have fun. I don't drink to get just fucking plastered, right?
No.
And so even if it just so happens, like for a fight night or whatever, we get a keg and we stay and we hang out and we drink and whatever. I don't have a problem doing that, but I refuse to go to sleep drunk, even buzzed. So I'll drink like Red Bull and water, just so I can stay up long enough to sober up, and I'll just chug water bottles over and over and over and just pee it out of my system.
Yeah.
And as soon as because I'll notice as soon as I close my eyes, that's how I realize how drunk I am.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I close my eyes and my head stops spinning in circles and being punched, you know, with a sledgehammer, that's kind of how I know. Because I remember that was a whole different story. But anyway, I don't do hangovers anymore.
I remember the first time I ever had that spinning sensation.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy because it didn't happen till later. So it was me and 2 of my aunts. So we kind of, our age level is like very close.
Right.
One is like 2 or 3 years older, and the other one's like 5, whatever. So we're hanging out, and they were placid. The oldest one, fell asleep in the club on the speaker. I'm like, what the? The other one couldn't drive. She didn't know how to drive. So I'm like, oh, all right. Shake it off, bitch. Let's do this. Got her PT Cruiser. I drove all the way on point from what I remember. Got home. I'm in the room, and I'm just spinning. And I kept hitting the wall to, like,
Steady yourself.
Yeah. Like, boom. Boom. I kept hitting it. Right? What the fuck is this? The next morning, my aunt was like, what the fuck were you doing last night? I said, what do you mean? She's like, all I kept hearing was banging. I'm like, I know he doesn't have a girl in there. What the fuck is he doing? And then I told the story. She's like, oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's fine.
Anyway, sorry.
Mom
so, yeah.
said she wants to hear the whole different story.
Different story? What's the different story? Wait, which part?
Whenever I was talking about my hangover.
Oh, shit. Now you outing yourself?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not trying to hide anything. I just didn't want to go off. I'll make it quick. So basically,
Hi, Mom. Hi.
I was 6th grade, 5th grade, somewhere in there. Way too damn young. And my sister's several years older, so she was I want to say junior, senior in high school, somewhere in there. So we went to her friend's house, and we were hanging out, and it was probably, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 of us. And we were playing pool. We were at a friend's house playing pool. We're drinking, whatever they were drinking. And my sister and her friend go to grab Sonic or Taco Bell something. And they're like, hey, we'll be back. And she's talking to her friends like, hey, watch my little brother. I'll be right back in a little bit. And she comes back, and it's like 5 of us sitting at a table just about this size. And we had a bottle of Wild Turkey and a Capri Sun with the top cut off. And it was Wild Turkey until you couldn't, and then chase it with Capri Sun. We'd pass it, and you'd keep going until the bottle was gone. And
Capri Sun?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
It was god awful. But I was trying not to be weird. Like, I didn't know these guys. I was trying to fit in, whatever. And
yeah.
So anyway, we get to doing that, and my sister gets back, and we hear her car pull up, and so they're like, dude, go act normal, act normal. I'm like, okay. So I go try to play pool, and I'm like falling all over the table, and I'm like dropping the pool stick, and she's like, dude, what the fuck, man? What happened to my brother? And I couldn't stand up straight. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? You know, just tripping. And
how old were you?
11, 12, somewhere in there. Way too damn young. You get home, and I'm vomiting everywhere. Front yard, bathroom, back in the front yard, then in the backyard. And finally, I plant myself in the bathroom, and I'm throwing up, and my sister had this brand new kitten, real long, like frizzy fur. And he's walking by, and she's like, "Oh, Josh, the cat wants to come say hi, make sure you're okay." And I'm like, "Go get me a towel." And I wanted to wipe my face. I had fucking chunks all over my face. And she goes, "You had Taco Bell and wild turkey. That's a hell of an explosion." So anyway, I thought she went to go grab me the towel, so I reached out, I grabbed the cat, and wiped my face with the cat. Through the cat. Didn't realize until the next morning that was a cat, not a towel. Anyway, I go to bed finally, and my sister has like the 5-gallon Home Depot bucket. She sets it next to my bed. She's like, "Hey, if you need to throw up, make sure you throw up in here. I'm gonna give you a couple Tylenol. Don't tell Mom." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I can be down. Like, I'm good. I can hold it down." Next morning, I wake up, bleh, all in the bucket, and I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, so I don't want Mom to hear. So she finally walks in, and she goes, "Hey, you guys went drinking last night, huh?" I was like, "Nah." She goes, "Oh, okay. You need some Tylenol?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, okay." She comes back, gives me a couple Tylenol, and I go back to sleep. And finally, I get up, and she's like, I know you went drinking last night." I'm like, "No, we didn't." She goes, "Come on, dude. I know."
Parents always
And
know.
yeah, I remember that entire, like, the whole next day, I just felt like garbage. And because of that one time, I refused to ever go to sleep drunk, ever. Like, I remember I couldn't, the light, sound, any sort of movement, anything at all. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to bang my head against the wall. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore.
And that's when you learned.
That's when I learned.
And that's your potty story.
That's how you potty train your kids.
No, not at all. No.
We were so fucking far off topic.
Of course we are. Should we call Fatherhood Tight Tangent? What's up, girl? Hi. We have an audience.
I have a
Yay.
joke to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's like it's like a riddle.
Is this a dad joke?
No, it's a riddle. Okay. Stacy's mother had 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
The first was April, the second was May, and the third was June. What was the name of the 4th child?
Fufu.
You said she had 4 daughters or 3 daughters?
4.
Say it again.
Stacy's mother had 4 children. The first was April, the second was May, and the third was June.
Stacy.
How do you know?
So dad joke.
Starts off, Stacy's mother had 4 children.
Exactly.
The first one was April, May, June. What was the 4th
Huh.
one? The story starts with Stacy's mother. Stacy is you. Her mom had 4 children. So it'll be...
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
Like,
Nice.
And that's fatherhood.
That's
ladies and gentlemen.
unscripted right there. It's not planned.
So, drinking stories? No.
I definitely don't have a lot of potty
okay.
training stories.
Okay.
My main thing would be bedwetting stories because that's. I
Well,
mean, that was
that's
kind
still
of
the same deal.
No, I know. I'm saying, yeah. I mean, kind of
same deal.
Several, really.
Same shit. Go ahead, give one.
I remember that whenever we were going through kind of the end of potty training, and we decided to go just cold turkey, like real Nazi style. Like, we're not going to give you any leeway. And so with him, we said, we're not going to do pull-ups. We're going to do straight underwear from the beginning.
Not gonna
We're
pull us. Oh, okay.
Like when you go to sleep, right? And
Yeah.
that nighttime stuff. And so we're like, okay, let's see how this goes. And so we make sure, we cut him off from water, didn't have him drink any milk for the last hour or something like that. Made him go pee before he go to bed. And he goes to lay down. And the next morning, I go wake him up, and he's sleeping on the floor. I'm like, the fuck is he sleeping on the floor? And I go over and I wake him up, and I see his bed's wet. I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, dude, what happened? Did you pee the bed last night? And he goes, yeah, I was just, I didn't know how to stop it. And I woke up and I tried to go to the bathroom and then I fell back asleep. And he was like, I just didn't want to get back in bed. And he felt so bad. And I was like, dude, that is awful. So we give him the bath, wash him all up, wash the sheets, whatever. And thank God we had one of those waterproof covers over his mattress in between the sheets. And so we get through that. And then the next day, or that same day after we woke him up, same kind of deal. We're walking around the house, just hanging out, watching TV, whatever. And again, I wanted to walk around in just his underwear. It was summertime, and I was like, I didn't want I didn't want to have to wash an entire set of clothes and shoes and socks and everything.
How old was he?
Oh God, I have no idea. Maybe
2? Yeah, okay.
Probably just under 2.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'd rather wash one pair of underwear than 7 different items of clothing, right? And he just looks down, and it's just pee running down his leg, and he's like, and he's freaking out, and you could tell he'd never had that sensation before because a diaper had always soaked it up.
Yeah.
And so he never felt it like running down his leg and the warmth and his underwear getting soaked, and he was traumatized. Like, he was petrified. And again, you know, we bathe him, change him, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
After that single day, he's never had an accident on himself. He has never peed in the bed. He's like, kind of like with my hangover story, man. He's like, I did that one time. I'm never doing that shit again.
Wow.
I got a buddy of mine
who's
who's
really easy.
That's a good one.
a friend of mine says had his kid had the opposite effect on his kid. So he just told me this recently. Him and his boy were in the kitchen. You know, they have kind of like a big open floor plan in their house. So they're throwing the football around. His kid's, I think, 2.5, maybe 3. So they're tossing the ball back and forth, and his kid's going through the potty training thing too, and he's not wearing diapers or pull-ups. And the kid just stops. It just starts peeing. And so the dad runs over, and he's like, and he like picks him up, and he's like, the kid's just pissing like crazy. And he's like, well, he thought real quick, I don't want to run across the house and drip pee all over the place.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll just let him piss right here. And so he puts the boy down, and the kid finishes up doing his stuff, and the dad's like, you had an accident? And the son looks at him and goes, yeah. He goes, you gonna clean it up? It's like, fuck me.
That's crazy.
So
is that your story?
No.
That's a friend's story.
Yeah, that's my friend's story. Yeah, that just happened recently. So, I remember when we had my first daughter, potty training. It took about, I think, 2.5 years. No, that's no. I think she was about 2 when she was fully potty trained, and we used M&M's kind of as a reward to do that dumbass potty song or some shit, you know, where the kids are like, gotta, pee pee in the potty, and you like sing to this mantra, and you get the kids all pumped up, and they're like, dancing or whatever, and yeah, that's it, and they're sitting on the potty, and they're not peeing. They're like, I'm going potty. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. Like, this is not.
This is not an opinion. Yeah. Like, it's you either are or you aren't.
Fake news.
But we would do the reward system. So here's an M&M every time you go to the potty, and that worked for her. And then the second child, she was only 18 months when she was fully potty trained, because she saw her sister and the whole M&M trick, and so that
she got with the program.
Yeah, dude, she was fucking quick. And then the third one was just a fucking dumpster fire, and she's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna piss all over the place. I think she was probably 4 before she was potty trained. Yeah.
Don't you worry, babe. I got that story locked in. And
you saw it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
All right, you're up.
So, you're up. So it's funny. The girls were easier. The first one was interesting because obviously that was my first child, but my wife's second. But it was 9 years later since she had a baby. So me being the naive, like, don't worry, she got this. She was a mom excuse me. She was a mom much longer than I have, or a parent. But to her, everything was brand new all over again. Right? So it was really tough at first. Because at first, you're kind of like, come on. You got this shit. You're only 6 months old. You should get this already.
I've been telling you for 6 months. Toilet's there. Go
lock
piss
it up. Lock it up, little girl.
On your back.
Gosh.
Lock it up.
Yeah. But no, the girls were good. The worst was my son, because he's the most gangster motherfucker on the planet. He don't give a shit. But so the way I describe the reason why she said that comment.
Right.
So there's a scene in the end of Ace Ventura where he goes, either Einhorn is a man, or she got the worst hemorrhoids I've ever seen. Boom, and turn around and you see the
tuck. Right.
Yeah, that was my son's situation. So there was one time, this motherfucker, he was shit in his underwear. Like nothing, just whatever. That's how I roll. Because I don't have enough fucking time to go to the bathroom.
Not a pull-up.
I'm busy. No.
Underwear.
And so this one time, I'm going up the stairs like, babe, either my son shit his pants, or he has the worst hemorrhoids of all time. Oh man, that was
That's terrible.
maddening. That lasted for a long time. Maybe
Really?
she can answer like how the dude. He has my wife's stubbornness. Because you're not gonna tell.
Like he's a fucking X-Men.
And he's like holding it in because he knows like if I get upset, my parents get upset. So I'm gonna hold this bitch in and Hulk it out.
Lock it up.
He's locking it up. I'm not even mad right now. My man's holding it down. Right? So
That is a great coping tool.
so whenever
Makes you
my
wanna use it at
wife
work.
gets on me, I look at her.
Start doing that at work. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're fired.
You're late.
I'm not gonna do anything. I just want you to know what I could do to you.
Oh, you don't even know. That's my son. My gangster little son. So yeah, that haunts me to this day.
That's pretty rowdy.
Yeah. Yo, I get either 7 months or a year. He shat in his underwear.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
Cause you trying to okay, listen, you have underwear, dude. Come on, lock it up. And no,
Just didn't care.
didn't care.
Dude, so you know what's weird? Layton, even to this day, will not shit if someone can see him.
Really?
Like if you're standing right there, you know, and obviously not like being weird about it, but just waiting for him, like, are you okay? Do you need me to, you know, help you wipe, whatever. And he's like, no, it's okay. You can go and close the door. I'm like, okay. And the second you close the door, you hear, bloop. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
It's that, like, dude,
So he has the like
his
the
sphincter
shyness.
muscles, like, I don't know.
Is that what it is? Like he's holding it down.
I guess.
My kids are the exact opposite.
Really?
So I always catch. So they're like me, especially growing up. I used to always shit with the door open because I want to have conversation. I hate being by myself.
I'm the same way.
I can't.
Oh, dude, no. Fuck no.
No.
Fuck that.
You ever seen that show, The League?
No.
No. So it's a fantasy football show, but there's a guy in there. His name's Rafi, and he's like the fucking weird ass brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he has to look you in the eyes before he can finish his shit.
What?
Like it's the whole part of the story. And the same thing, like he'll be just banging random chicks like all throughout the house, but he can't finish until he like looks someone in the eyes. It's the weirdest fucking. So every now and then, Jess will be laying in bed, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and I'm like, "Babe, look me in the eyes real quick. I can't finish."
No. So real quick, my wife just reminded me. He said he would pee in the potty, but he wouldn't shit in it. Yes. So he would go to pee, but not shit.
That
Dude,
sounds
I can't
sounds
even-
familiar. I think we did the same thing.
Yeah.
There was something about it that they just couldn't. It didn't click.
No.
Like they could sit there and
What
pee,
is
but
that?
they're like, well, if I got to download this thing, it's gonna be.
I
I want to catch it and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And then somebody can wipe me clean.
That's so
Yeah, that's
wild.
weird.
Dude, that's one thing is he's getting to the point now where, like he just turned 5, so he's getting to the point where, like he's starting to get real independent, right? And so now he thinks he can wipe himself, and he's like, you know, I need to go potty, and I'm like, pee or poo, and he's like, oh, I need to go poo. I was like, okay, go. So he goes, and I'm expecting some sort of knock on the wall. Hey, Dad, I'm done. Something. All of a sudden, he walks back in, pants pulled up, and all right, Dad, you ready to play? And I'm like, I think we missed a step here. And he's like, no, it's okay, I already wiped. I'm like, let me see. And I'm like, yeah, no. It looks like someone just had a burnout in your underwear.
We got to work on that.
Yeah.
Here's a pro tip with kids potty training: is get those flushable wipes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Dude.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We did
Costco.
toilet paper forever, man, and now looking back, it's like we missed the fucking boat on that big time.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
And they're
I
so
use
cheap
that
now,
on
too.
My ass. Right? No, the wet wipes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
My ass.
I
does
use
not
those on
leave
my
a
own.
toilet without that shit.
Dude, I got a whole pack at the shop. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't go anywhere without those
Oh
things.
yeah. I have it right on my desk at work because I don't want people using my shit. Boom. And I bought a potty squatty. So I share that.
So
Fine. I'm not gonna.
I was
bring
going to
it
say
inside.
everything.
Or the wipes of the potty. You know what I'm about to do, bitch.
Newspaper rolled up in your back pocket.
Well, put the fucking backpack on. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
You
Nothing
imagine like
touched
one of
this.
those skateboard backpacks with the squatty potty hanging off the back.
You can't even hide it.
Right.
You can't even. No. You can't put it around your neck. Yeah, it's a new style. It's my necklace. Nah. That's how I roll, man. Oh man. Yeah. See. Yes. So my 2 youngest, they cannot go to the potty by themselves. Even downstairs, she'll leave the door open, and I'll see my second youngest, or my third actually now, sitting on the potty, while the youngest is sitting in front of her on top of a seat, and they're just shooting the shit. And if they're alone, they go, "Hey, come over here, come over here." Like they'll call each other.
Like they're afraid they're gonna miss something.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Daddy, there's the hurricane shower. Can I go in it?
No.
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 That's unscripted, bitches. Yep. Wide open. That's right. Just like Daddy.
Whoa.
Do the same shit. Obviously, my mother-in-law is with us too, so I don't do that now. But especially in the master bedroom, my wife stay, whatever, I leave it open. Especially like the master bedroom always have these Commodores.
You got this tiny ass. Little,
Yeah. Oh god, the new house is huge.
Is it?
Oh yeah. You can lay in that bitch. Drop a big deuce, take a nap right after that.
Wake up, shower off, go on my
Shit, shave, and shower every morning. Baby.
Does your new house have a bidet?
No,
You should have that installed.
I will. Fuck yeah. We had one, but it was more for the cloth diapers. So my wife does this awesome shit. The cloth diapers. Oh, your mother said something, and she would need a bidet to clean it off. Like you clean into the toilet. But I tried it on my shit's too hard.
Too much?
Yeah.
You can't adjust
Like,
the pressure?
I'm trying to remember. Probably. I don't remember.
I knew,
But I knew it was messy as fuck. I want one that you seen those shits like in Japan, like at the hotel, or whatever. You sit down and you need to be sit down, so it can't just like come out. When you flush, there's a thing that comes out first. Does this thing.
Cleans the undercarriage.
No joke. It's insane. Then comes back, and then it flushes.
Wow.
They don't play in Japan, apparently.
In Korea,
they take
Apparently, clean buttholes a thing.
in Korea, dude, they had toilet seats that were it was like it was a rotating toilet seat, and they had this little arm thing that would come off like it when you got off the toilet, the fucking seat would rotate and it would clean,
and it had, like,
it would
those cushions.
sterilize itself.
Whoa.
And then so after every use, it was a clean toilet seat. You never had to put toilet paper down.
Yeah, it's kind of like what chiropractors and doctors do with the paper on their tables, kind of thing.
Yeah, but
Where it
like
would,
this
like,
was
change it out.
this was automatic. Like it wasn't
Right.
paper. It was
Yeah,
just
no,
like
no.
it would clean the shit as it goes through.
So like
I've
the
seen
cover
that.
did that? It would clean the.
No, you just sit up off the seat, and the seat was like this whole fucking robotic thing where the seat would actually rotate through this little cleaning station.
We gotta find a video of that. That looks amazing. So like it would turn.
Yeah.
So
there's
like,
like a
it
brush
comes
thing and
it
then-
comes in like from the
Yeah,
tank.
yeah.
It would come out,
Yeah.
and then the old one would kind of go back
Oh.
into the tank, and it would dispose of it. And so the new one would come out, and it's almost like a sleeve that would go over the toilet seat, but
Yeah.
it was the toilet seat.
Well, that's a fun
Huh.
video.
It was. I've seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Fuck, I need to find that bitch now. It's gonna haunt me all day. That's wild. Let's figure out. So what? Her oldest did that, so she thought they were constipated.
We figured out he had been constipated. Oh, okay. So he was trying to go poop in the potty, but he wouldn't because, well, at first he couldn't.
You have an older brother, first off.
I have two older brothers and an older sister. I'm the baby.
Did I know this already? No, I don't think
No,
so.
I didn't know it either.
I've never met them. They never come to
I'm not
your.
really close with them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're. My oldest brother is, I think, 31 or 32, and the other two siblings are like 30.
Okay.
So I didn't really. I mean, I grew up a little bit with my sister, but kind of like, I mean, she graduated when I was like before I was even in high school. So I mean, I want to say probably 6th, 7th grade when she graduated, and
yeah.
she graduated in another state. So I didn't. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, wow.
my second oldest brother lives in Florida and has his entire life. So I've met him a couple times, but we're not like super close.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's not. We didn't really grow up in the same house together, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
So-
Because she said oldest, I'm like, what? There's other what? I've met your sister.
Maybe at the wedding. Oh, wedding, baby,
baby
shower,
shower? Which one is
gender
your sister?
reveal.
All right, we don't have to go over this.
I don't know how to describe.
You gotta show me a picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest, it's so funny. So
I'll pull a picture real quick.
just her mother and I obviously got along.
Right.
I've seen her a couple times, but I totally forgot that was her mother. Right. But she reminded me because I was saying something to the effect that she goes, "Yeah, I know how many babies you have." It's like, "Yeah." I was like, "How many do you have?" She said, "Oh, I have. Was it 2, 3?"
She has 4.
4, right? And then, I forgot the way she did it. Was kind of like, "Yeah, my dude, that's my daughter." I was like, "Oh shit, totally forgot." Because she looks mad young too. Oh, okay. Yes.
She just had her baby.
Yes.
In like November.
Yes.
November, December, somewhere in there.
Yeah, the baby was there. Her first baby, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, I remember her now. Son of a gun. Gosh. And you see my family all the time, so.
Yeah.
Almost too easy.
I think I know more of your family than I do of mine.
That's that.
I'm like, hey, this is Jasmine, and this is Theo Eric. And
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is, but.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so that's that as far as my family goes, or the cultures, the family sticks together, and I have very fond memories of the family always getting together at least every weekend, and I'm just continuing that tradition here.
It's good.
Yeah.
I never realized you could use this as a beer bottle opener. Or, a glass bottle opener.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, you're learning so much here in this garage.
I know, right? I grew up in this garage.
So he's using a paint key to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody knows what
Yeah,
we're doing here.
Hell yeah.
Looks like a key to like a medieval castle.
Is that too? That's it? No potty? Oh, the potty stories? We're done, right?
I think
So
that's it.
I was going to say, we did rewards.
Did you?
Yeah, we definitely did that early on. Like I said, it didn't take very long at all.
Yeah.
But again, for my dad, I'm a little bit of a Jew. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So like half M&Ms or something?
No. So we would take a handful of things. We would get like for Halloween, we would take all his candy, and we would take like the whole basket or bag of candy, and we'd give him like, I don't know, 8 to 10 pieces or whatever. Obviously not at the same time, but we'd give them to him. And the rest of them we put in this like brown paper bag. And anytime we went to Gaddyland, we'd take all his toys. Like all the tickets, all those, like you get tickets, and then you get like, Laffy Taffy or the little frogs or a bouncy ball or a bracelet, whatever, stuff like that. And
nice.
We would take those and throw them all into this brown paper bag. We put them up above the toilet, way high so you couldn't reach them. And every single time, it was like every time you go to the potty, you get a toy or you get a prize, or whatever. Sometimes it was candy, sometimes it was toys, whatever. But he didn't realize those were things that he'd already had that we took away from him and put back in the bag.
That's fucking genius.
Right?
It's like the treasure chest at the pediatric dentist office. Like when they get done their teeth cleaning, they get to open this fucking box, and it's just, there's so much shit in there.
It's just a lost and found.
Yeah, kind of, that's exactly.
You can have a jacket. You can have a dinosaur, like an extra shoelace.
Does it work?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would get to the point where, kind of like dogs do, where like they don't let it all out at once. Like he would go pee, get a toy, wait 30 minutes, go pee again. Like
yes,
he would let it out in
just
spurts,
about to say. So
he
that's,
could get more
that's
rewards.
human nature, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to game the system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he figured out the
I
system
learned
real
that.
quick.
What was it? Freakonomics, the documentary. These two economists, and they're saying, I was like, hey, I know economy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get my daughter to potty train. I'm gonna give her a gift, and he realized after a day or two, holy shit, she's gaming the system. She would go, Daddy. 20 minutes later, Daddy.
Kids aren't dumb, dude.
No.
Kids are smart as fuck.
They'll figure out, especially if it's a simplistic like poop reward, pee reward, like simple system. They'll figure it out.
Yes.
Hearing that, what I would do if I had to go back and do it again, I would tie in, pee and a poop with, if you had to go pee, it'd be one toy or one reward. But if you went poop, you get two. Number one, number two. So because like you said, your kid would pee in the potty, but he wouldn't poop.
Yeah.
And I've heard that. Apparently, that's somewhat common.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do that. We just did single M&M. So every time the kid went pee or poop, she's like, oh, fucking M&M. Here we go. Okay.
And see, I think that was part of the excitement is he never knew. Like it could be a Twizzler, it could be a Jolly Rancher, it could be a popsicle, it could be a frog, it could be a bouncy ball. It could be
just
freaking
shit.
Like sometimes when we ran out of candy and I didn't have time to go to the store, I would just grab toys out of his toy box and throw them back in the bag. Like I'm cheap, man.
I was wondering where this went.
Right?
That's wild. No, I gave high fives.
You want that left shoe? You better go shit in the potty real quick.
Right. That's
and you better hurry up because we got somewhere to be.
That's wild. No.
My mom agrees. 2 for poop. Nice.
True story. You gotta incentivize it. Maybe I should have done that for my son. I don't know. No, nothing worked.
Hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I'm to the point now where it's like I really enjoy sitting down with my squatty potty and a nice Costco wipe towards
the problem
end.
with the squatty potty is I can't shit without it now.
Right. Yeah.
You're out in public, you gotta drop a deuce. I'm like, this is not working. And you try to emulate it. Like, all right.
Let me stand on my backpack.
You gotta hold your knees up, like you're in labor. Dude, towards the beginning of Jess's pregnancy, she started doing a version of that, but instead of, she would go like hardcore. She would stand on the toilet seat and squat all the way down, like fold in half.
My son does that.
And I'm like, how in the fuck? Like, what kind of 8-legged freak yoga master? Like, who the fuck does that?
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
gangster.
She's like, she just said, "Oh Lord." It's like she would do that, and I'm looking over, and I'm like, those joints are not supposed to bend that way.
Oh shit! How in this physical universe are you pulling that off?
Folded like a fucking pretzel, man.
That's
of course
wild.
Now that she got a 85-pound belly, so she can't do it.
A little bit different now.
Yeah, but still, I was like,
my son's gangster.
I've never seen anybody do that before.
Yeah. So now he pees using the potty. So he stands on the squatty potty and pees. So now it sounds like he's peeing like a horse. I was like, damn. Did he drink last night? What the hell's going on? I'm like, oh shit, play. He's gangster, man. Gotta say, it's my nigga for life. I got another one coming. Not another one coming. He's here.
I was gonna say, I thought y'all were done.
No.
Is there something you want to tell us?
No. No. Cut that shit off. I'm not even taking a rest. Done. It's done, so.
Cut it all the way off, huh?
Cut it off. Take my balls. I don't need it. Oh damn. That's pregnancy constipation. Josh.
The constipation station.
Yes. Any more potty stories? It feels like it's going to us now, potting.
I'm looking up here right now some of the tips and tricks
Uh-huh.
for potty training posted on the internet. It says, don't make your child sit on the toilet against his or her will. Can you imagine putting your kid on the fucking potty and she's sitting there crying or something like that, and then they like fall in? They'd be fucking mortified.
Oh my God.
They'd be shitting in their pants at 35 years old.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he fucking fell in one day and I just didn't see it or some shit. Saved his ass.
So somewhat potty training unrelated, but still restroom related. I remember we were at the pool one time. This was my nephew. He was, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And we're at the pool, and he's talking to my mom. He goes, "Hey, Cece, I need to go potty." And she goes, "Pee or poop?" And he goes, "Pee." And she says, "Well, just go in the pool. Just make sure nobody sees you." So we're thinking, okay, he's going to jump back in the pool and pee like a normal person. Nope. Pants right down around his ankles, standing at the side, holding it, peeing into the pool.
That's amazing.
No.
And I'm like, dude, that's not what we meant. What the fuck, man?
Oh, man, that's gangsta.
Yeah. So now every time someone's like, pee in the pool, we're like, no. Get in the pool and then pee. Like a gangster. He's like holding it with one hand. He's like, yeah. Dude.
That is awesome.
For those of you listening out there, don't act like you don't pee in the pool. We all pee in the pool.
Bullshit. That's the only reason why I go in the pool.
Except in my
That's why I love drinking in pools. What?
Oh. You never have to get out.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to worry about what's that? Popping the fuck? What's it called? The thing?
Breaking the seal.
Breaking the seal.
Yeah.
No, that seal is open, wide open.
8 beers deep. You haven't left the pool in 2 hours.
Oh. That's the only reason why I bought my own personal pool in the back.
Good to know. Never been in that pool.
I'm throwing it away. But no, you would know I'm peeing because I'm walking towards the pump.
Yeah.
And so I'm peeing the pump like that. So go straight in.
So it
I'm not gonna let
filters?
it, exactly.
Jess
Filters.
said the worst when people say they don't pee in the shower. You liars.
Fuck yeah. Who doesn't do that?
Dude, you want to hear how much of a fucking Jew my dad is?
There's a lot of Jew stuff to
Yeah, no, he's a super Jew. It's okay.
Jews are awesome.
He said, what did he say today? So he lives out in Bastrop now, so he has self-septic, so he doesn't have regular city plumbing. And so he was like, make sure you don't flush your toilet paper or whatever. And so he tries to, minimize waste as best as possible. He goes, so every now and then, he goes, if I can't, especially because, again, he's got terrible vision. He goes, especially, late at night, I can't see. I don't feel like putting my glasses on. I just open the fucking shower door, just walk right in and pee.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, do you, rinse it out or anything? He's like, yeah, I'll get it the next morning.
Oh.
I'm like,
no,
dude.
Someone has time to dry up.
Right.
No, I definitely rinse it out.
But so obviously you know how if you put, warm water in your hand or you drink some or whatever, it tends to make you pee faster or whatever. It tricks your mind into thinking you got to pee. Apparently, so this is one of the things that I like to do, especially you know, I'm getting home from a long day at work. I got to pee. I get in the car and I'm driving. I get home and I'm like, damn, I got to pee. And I don't want to pee and then waste a flush and then get in the shower. So I'll wait until I'm like all the way fully undressed and then I get in the shower. And by that time, it's like as soon as you release, it's like, I mean, that's, I feel like it's a pressure washer. Like I'm going to bust a hole in the ceramic.
Yeah, my ex didn't like pee. I'm like, what? You don't pee in the shower? I'm like, and it's water. It rinses. It's
You're getting clean anyway.
Like, yeah, man. Anyway, that's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, right.
Exes and shit. Yeah, I love peeing in the shower.
It's so satisfying.
So,
you got the warm
just
water.
like peeing in the pool. Like, yeah. Why not? I mean, I don't drop a deuce. Maybe my son would. He probably fucking dead. I don't remember. But
And for those of you with little kids and you take your kids to the pool, put on those fucking swim pull-ups.
Yeah,
not the diaper or the
yeah.
regular things. Come on.
have you seen that before?
Yes.
I've seen that shit.
You see the kid come out and his ass is just exploded and you're just like, man, there's so much piss and poop leaking out of that thing.
Yeah.
We've actually had to clear out of the pool here once.
Really?
Yeah, it was not good.
Well, and the worst is because certain diapers, whenever they get so full that I don't know what it's called, but it looks like insulation.
Yes.
Will start like coming out, and it like starts to flake everywhere, and it gets
it's
all
horrible.
in the pool.
Yep.
It's awful.
No. But other people's children.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're all fucked.
There's one comedian, I forgot her name, but she's like, when you see other people's kids, it's like farting. Like when you're with your own shit, your kid does stupid shit, whatever. You go, whatever. That's my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you fart, yeah, whatever.
That's still my brand.
But yeah, but if someone else farts, so it's someone else, other kid, you go, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Lock that shit up.
Dude, my aunt is so weird about farts.
Really?
Like, you cannot fart in front of her. She'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? And she will get up and leave the room.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that serious.
She is like, you know I don't like when you fart. I'm like, bitch, like you never fart.
I know, right?
My wife and I did a New Year's resolution, and it was to be better about farting in front of each other. And
Oh, that sounds awful.
I lost.
On January 1st?
It was like
What happened?
a day later. So it was one of those things. It's like, we're not gonna fart in front of each other. We're not gonna burp. Try to leave the room. And like I said,
I would've told you not to sign that agreement. No.
It didn't fucking last at all. Sitting on the couch watching a TV show, and it's like, I am not getting the fuck up right now.
Nope. Nah, she tried to pull that shit on me. I was like, no, negative. What? You want me to walk to the bathroom and fart? No, I'm good. Now, if you fart and it stinks, then you go, okay, I gotta go. Right?
Yeah. Like,
I
if
have
you
to
know,
shit.
if you got
you're
upset
the
something or
one.
something?
Your farts don't stink. You were
No,
the one.
my farts stink.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying. Though, here's the problem. Because they're not all
right. And you never know
deadly.
when they're coming until they're leaving.
So they only smell the bad ones.
Right.
Right? And go, oh my God, how can you do that? Well, I just do 10 farts and you didn't fucking say a thing.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't until the 11th.
And the worst is when it's hot coming out. Like, you're like,
burns. You're like, I need to leave the room.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Do you like fart when you cutting hair?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Do you have like a vent or fan going overhead?
No.
That'll suck
That's
if
awesome.
you have the silent but deadly one.
So I do my best to let them out before someone walks in, right?
Sure.
And
I'll go in the hallway.
I will do my best to, hold it in for courtesy purposes.
Sure.
But every now and then, like, if I know it's not going to smell, like if I haven't had any stomach issues, if I hadn't had any,
Beer the night
previous,
before?
yeah, exactly. No crazy meals. I didn't just eat, Doritos and a Red Bull or something crazy like that. Like, I know, okay, this one should be pretty docile.
Doritos and a Red Bull sounds like a good night.
Dude, it does. It is a good night. But Red Bull and hot wing farts are the worst.
What? Yeah. You gotta be careful with that. That's the thing.
I remember talking about farting in front of your wife. I remember when Jess and I got together. We were in maybe, I don't know, a month, 2 months.
My wife just said, "Okay, I'm eating. I'll be back later." Hello. Now we're at the farting.
She just commented. Yeah. Oh, it was a few days. Okay, so we were a few days together.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And she goes, we were in the car. We're driving to the grocery store or something, and we'd been together like a week, and I farted. And obviously, me being a guy, I'd been single for a while before that, so I was like, I didn't really give a shit. I didn't have a filter, so I just like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it out. And then I realized, like, oh, shit. And I look over. She goes, you just broke the seal, right? And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, you just opened the door. She's like, I've been holding back this whole time.
No.
She goes, I'm not really sure if what did she say? I'm not sure if I was aware of what I was signing up for. She goes, but I don't think you were aware of what you were signing up for. She was like, so you started this, I'm going to end it. Yeah. I was like, wow. Okay. And ever since then, yeah.
Game on.
Right. Pretty much.
Yeah. My wife took about a year to fart in front of me.
Wow.
Damn, that's impressive.
I didn't even know she shit. I was like, does she shit? What the fuck is going on? No, she would wait. She would wait till I go to work or some shit or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? Once she got pregnant, all right, you couldn't hold that shit in.
No.
Right.
No. But it was so cute when it happened, actually, to be honest.
When she shit?
No, when she excuse me. Oh. When she farted.
I'm like, how do you look at someone's shit and say, she's so cute?
I'm confused. I'm in love.
Especially when they're like little squeaky ones, too. The little farts.
Yes.
Those are cute.
Yeah, those are cute. You can't lie.
Baby farts are still the cutest, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll end on baby farts, I think. Alex?
You want baby fart stories?
I can do a baby fart story.
Yeah. I don't have any.
Oh. That's the baby fart story. That's it. All right, that's it. I think we'll wrap it up. That's good. All right, guys. Catch us next time. Thanks to the wives and the mama and daddy for watching. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
All right.